Title: The Cursed Maidens of Ajanleke, Part 1. The moon hung low over Ajanleke, a village whispered about in hushed tones across the land. Though the people lived simple lives, there was one tale that no elder would dare tell after sunset, the story of the cursed maidens. That night, inside the dimly lit hut of the widow Ajanleke, a thick aroma of steaming ofada rice and spicy ayamase sauce filled the air. The clay pot bubbled over the fire as Kemi, her only daughter, stirred the pot carefully, her hands steady but her mind uneasy. Tonight was the night of the full moon, the night the curse took hold. Kemi, add the locust beans, Ajanleke instructed, pounding yam with slow, deliberate strokes. Kemi hesitated. Her fingers trembled as she reached for the wooden spoon, glancing at her mother. "Mama, what if?" "Don't say it," Ajanleke cut in sharply. "You are not cursed." But they both knew the truth. Kemi's heart pounded as she looked out of the small hut window. Beyond the flickering firelight, the forest loomed, dark and brooding. The villagers called it the Forbidden Woods, and no maiden in Ajanleke ever entered it willingly. Yet every full moon, a girl disappeared. Some returned days later, changed, silent, their eyes hollow, their skin marked with strange symbols. Others were never seen again. The curse ran through their bloodline. No one knew how or why it began, but they said the first of their kind had angered an ancient spirit that lurked deep within the forest. Now, every maiden born of their family was doomed to be claimed by the night. Kemi swallowed hard. "Mama, I won't run. Not like the others." Ajanleke's grip on the pestle tightened, her knuckles white. "Eat first," she said. "The food will give you strength." She scooped a serving of the rich, green sauce onto Kemi's plate, the aroma of blended peppers, onions, and ayamase filling the room. The yam, soft and fluffy, sat beside the meal like a silent offering. Kemi took a bite, savoring the heat, but even the delicious meal could not quiet the dread curling in her stomach. A sudden gust of wind blew through the hut, snuffing out the flames of the oil lamp. The fire in the hearth flickered dangerously. Kemi froze. Ajanleke grabbed her daughter's wrist. "Do not move," she whispered. The wind outside howled, and in the distance, the villagers' drums ceased. Silence fell, thick and suffocating. The only sound was the soft bubbling of the pot and the rhythmic pounding of Ajanleke's yam. Then, the whisper came. "Kemi ai." The voice slithered through the air, neither male nor female, as if carried by the night itself. Kemi clenched her jaw. The voice was close, pressing against the walls of the hut, creeping under the door like mist. She knew what it wanted. She squeezed her mother's hand. "Mama." A knock. 3 slow, deliberate taps against the wooden door. Terror shot through Kemi's veins. She could feel the presence waiting outside. Not human. Not alive. Ajanleke grabbed a handful of organ leaf, an old protection herb, and threw it onto the fire. The flames flared, casting eerie shadows against the walls. "Go away," she hissed. A chuckle. Low. Amused. The door creaked as if something unseen was pressing against it. Kemi's breath came in quick gasps. The voice returned, softer this time, almost coaxing. "Kemi, come, the forest awaits you." The last thing Kemi saw before the door burst open was her mother's eyes, filled with fear and a silent plea. Then the darkness swallowed her whole. To be continued.